it's a day that I won't forget for a very, very long time. Like, I remember standing there, 3, 2, 1, action, the wheel go up. I remember thinking that on my head, right, I'm on fire now.
Yeah. Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of ScreenRant Stuntmen React. We've got an amazing episode for you today, and an amazing guest in the form of Troy Kenchington.
Hiya, I'm Troy. I've been working as a stuntman for the last 7 years now. I've been lucky enough to work on productions such as Star Wars, Game of Thrones, Fantastic Beasts, Kingsman, and Emmerdale.
So, yeah, nice mix of stuff there. Game of Thrones, Season 8, episode The Bells, and there's a bit of a special stunt that happened in this episode.
So this is the Golden Company's 22-man burn, which was a world record, having 22 people on fire at the same time.
Okay, nice.
So we did it twice, so all in all it was 44 burns in the same day.
Wow.
People watching, like 22 men on fire is obviously a lot of people. On most shows and stuff, you might only get 1 or 2 people on fire.
Exactly, it's a lot of planning, and we're wearing layers and layers and layers of protective clothing. Some didn't, but I did. We were wearing silicone heads, like masks that protect us.
So you're basically covered like head to toe?
Head to toe in full safety gear. The big silicone heads, like up close, they look funny, they look ridiculous, but on camera you'll never know.
Yeah.
So it's quite a funny feeling. You look to your right to check on your buddy, like, oh, are you okay? And you just get this. The guys nearer the front of the Golden Company, they were in protective layers, but they didn't have a mask on.
Right.
So all their face expressions and stuff look great because they're acting like they're in pain and stuff. So they go right by the front. The mask is quite claustrophobic. It's got like a little mouth hole that you breathe out of, and you have to breathe through a straw right up until action. And it's weird because when you breathe in, you can feel it going next to your cheeks, and when you breathe out, you get a little bit of air in there. You can't really hear a lot, you can't see a lot. You're just being led places by people. Your safety guys will put their hand on your shoulder and lead you to where you need to be.
Right, okay.
So you put your trust into your team around you. The safety layers we wear, ironically, when you're doing a burn like this, there's a chance you might get cold. The Zell gel, you put all of your gear in the gel in a fridge overnight.
Right, okay.
So that gets really, really cold. 22, there's a lot going on, so not only are you worried about yourself, but there's your performer next to you, there's the other guy. So the way we did it was everyone was given a section on the floor, so you're all spaced out. Everyone has a Tamar between their legs, which works as a detonator. Once you're in position, ready to go, the coordinator will shout out, okay guys, now's the time, hold your breath. So you take your deep breath in, and that's it. So you're holding your breath until you're out. And then it's just you kind of go into your own little world, your own little concentration. The trick is to kind of stay calm. Because everyone's aware of what's going on. It's hard to not get excited, but you have to kind of tone all that down. 3, 2, 1, action! 3, 2, 1, action. The Tamars go off, so that's what sets you alight. Wheel go up, and then we're into performance.
And how long have you got, like, realistically, before it starts getting uncomfortable kind of thing in terms of being on fire? Like, once you're...
So we were only ever fully alight for 12 seconds.
Okay.
The thing is, even like with 12 seconds worth of burning, obviously, I think they had 9 cameras on this, right?
Yeah.
To capture it from every angle to make sure they didn't miss anyone or anything. So they can make 12 seconds seem like
they can
20, 30 seconds.
Yeah. And we did 22 burns on one side, and then straight after we were out, we went onto the other side of the road and we did it again.
Oh, so they just kind of
cut it together.
The thing with this as well is, like, it looks, which is the whole point, it looks completely realistic, and that's what makes these kind of stunts so amazing, because it's really happening. The cameras can actually capture someone on fire.
Like, I remember standing there, and then I remember the sound of the Tamar going off, like a bomb. Like, so then all I saw then was just like orange, just licks of flame. I was like, okay, right, here we go. I remember thinking that on my head, right, I'm on fire now. 3, 2, 1, fire! It was a really enjoyable job to work on, just because you're involved with so much. There's the big battles, there's the horses, there's the dragons. Everything you did was just fun.
That's all the stuff you think about, like, when you're a kid, of like wanting to, like.
It's fairy tale stunts. The dragons, they were flown in from Peru. They were really well tamed as well by a great big guy called Mitchell. He was great. And it's a day that I won't forget for a very, very long time.
Doctor Who. This is a UK TV show. It's kind of a cult classic, known for being quite campy. And Troy, you were involved in season 10, right?
I was. I doubled Peter Capaldi for all of season 10.
So that's the Doctor. Peter played the Doctor.
As the Doctor, yeah. And then I had a couple of chances to like cameo and be other characters as well.
And what was the experience of working on a show like Doctor Who?
Doctor Who is great purely because it's just so bananas. It's so much fun. The stuff they throw at you is mental. Speak. So this particular one, I was playing an old English soldier.
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
I mean, Troy, I knew you were flexible, but I think you were thinking that flexible.
What just happened?
Did you know you were going to be a cube before you did that scene?
I didn't know what was going to happen, but I remember walking through the studios. They just had it there on the side of the set.
Like a prop cube?
A prop cube. And I remember looking at it going, what on earth is that? But it's Doctor Who, like whatever, carry on.
Yeah.
And then when the episode came out, I was like, oh, that was me. So I did my reaction into a VFX takeover, and then they just threw this cube on the floor to get the bounce.
So basically you got replaced by a cube.
Yeah.
Well, get Troy out, get the cube in.
It's cube time.
Another thing that caught me out as well is that they've added in a little voice for me that goes, what the hell?
Yeah.
But yeah, they've given me the most dorkiest voice ever.
So this was a scene where you actually, where you were doubling as Peter. So there's Peter. As you can see, Troy is almost a perfect match for him. And so what did you end up doing in this stunt, Troy?
So this was a jerk back. So a jerk back is a stunt where the performer will be in a harness underneath their costume, linked to a set of tech. There's two ways of doing it, one on a ram or one manual pull. So this was a manual pull, and I was up on a plinth here, like a few steps up. So yeah, I had to react to the initial blast, and then I got pulled down the stairs. Because it's filmed on a wide, there was no chance for crash mats or anything.
Right, okay.
So I had a back pad on.
When you say a manual pull, you've got someone on the other hand, on the end of the rope or the tech, as you call it, and they are physically pulling you back.
Yep.
So are you kind of at their mercy in terms of when they pull you back, or are you trying to go at the same time?
Kind of a rhythm thing. So I will react, and then it's on that pop that gives him the chance to pull really hard. So then you sell the
jump.
Yeah.
It gives you extra distance basically to fly back. Yeah.
The only thing you don't want to do when you're doing a jerk is that anticipate.
Right.
Because you have to keep the tension in the line. So if you jump into it, you go into slack, and then the timings don't work out.
So instead of a jerk back, you get a slack back.
You get a slack back, yeah.
Hey. Don't jump! But the way it was cut as well, on the wide, I got quite nice height and it was a nice travel. And the way they edited it together, you kind of lose how far I went. So it kind of takes a little bit of the impact out.
Well, we hear this, we've heard this a few times from people that have been in. Obviously, you guys put yourself on the line to do these big stunts, and quite often they can be edited in a way that kind of almost removes what you did. So if you're going to get someone to do something like that, you show it in the best way possible so that their efforts are used in the best way possible, kind of thing. So
I mean, you perform to the best of your abilities, but then as soon as it goes to editing, it's out of your hands. So what you think looks great, someone else might not agree with, and some of your best work ends up on the editing room floor.
yeah, so overall, fun series to work on and a cool person to double.
It was great fun, lots of memories from that one. Yeah, not every day you get turned into an ice cube.